Hello and welcome back. This video is about another password manager called SafeInCloud Password Manager, which I came across and found it very, very good. I've been using KeePass version 2 and 1 when they first started, and now version 2 KeePass to Android to sync my database from the cloud uh, to my phone and when I'm on the move. And this one does it even better. I found it faster syncing and really good. And the good thing about this is it's cross-platform, available for Android, iPhone, as you can see, and iPad, Mac, and Windows version. You can download it from here. It's free for the Windows 10 and Mac PCs. Works very well with Windows 10 Home Edition, which I've got, and this is in Firefox, and you can see the plugin on the right there, which allows you to enter passwords. So yeah, you download it here, install it on your PC, and it'll ask you or your Mac, and it's free, so you can give it a go. And I'm very happy with it. It's fast. Credit to the developer. It's all on the website. To have an encrypted database that you can just carry on updating without worry, and it updates it without having to catch up on another PC. It's also always a good idea to do backups and to have different um, uh, platforms so that you know you're covered in all fronts in terms of backups. So I've got KeePass as well as RoboForm, and I've got this one. And this one is a one-off payment for the Android, which is $3.99, and for the iPhone, which is about $4.99, roughly the same price. So if you use it on the mobile devices, you have to pay. That's the only drawback. Otherwise, but it's a one-off payment, and I've paid for it. It's fantastic. I love it. Yeah. So download it from here. Strong encryption, cloud synchronization, all on the website. Password generator, easy to use. You can use fingerprint, which I haven't used yet. I'm quite happy using login, password, and things like that. Password generator, cloud sync, free desktop, browser integration, automatic data import. And you can download the Play one from here. Let's do it like this. And the Google Play, that one. And I would recommend this free one because you can get an icon shortcut on your mobile phone, so you can find where this is, click on it, and open the database. If you went for the professional, straight away you don't see that. It's you pay for it and you don't see the icon, which is what I found in hindsight. So I advise you to do this and then pay for it to make the get the pro features. Good reviews on this one as well, and for the professional, that one, $3.99, excellent reviews, very good rating, hardly any faults. So it's really good. And obviously you can see strong encryption with fingerprint, Windows and Mac app, material design. This is the developer, Andrei Shcherbakov, and the templates easy to use. Given here, you can add your cards, notes here on the go on your phone, and you can change the theme. You can do all sorts. It's really good. Sample entries, password strength generator, etc., with the memorable, random, etc. Syncing on the cloud. I use Dropbox. You can use whichever one you want, and yeah. So the iTunes, where you get the one for your phone, mobile phone, and it's $4.99 pro features. Otherwise, it's free. Same with that one, that's free. The this one, but if you get the pro, you have to pay for it. And what else? So yeah, the Mac one for your Apple Mac or MacBook Pro. Download that from here, and you can see it's cross-platform, and that's free. And Windows, you just download the exe file and install it. When you first install it, you can set up create a standard database with a one-time password, which has to be strong, and that's the one you never forget. So remember, you only need one password to open your database. And then the trick is with what I've done. This is why I'm making a video. From KeyPass, you just um, so you just export the database from here, okay, and then import it into. So you basically open your database, and I've hidden the my ones, and there's a sample entries, and what it reveals, you import it into this one, so you don't have to add them to start off with your entries. So you import it, and then select your source. There's several sources, Dashland, KeyPass, LastPass, quite a few select list there. Norton, which we just missed. Yeah, so basically you can either select KeyPass X or Pro. So if you select KeyPass X and then click Next, it says start your KeyPass app on your computer, enter the obviously log in, then file export to, and then use this file, because that's the only one that will import into your SafeInCloud, okay? Or if you use a Pro version, you can use the XML2 format, right? So then you click and find that file. So what I did was actually did that and imported the. So because if you export this file, it says only XML format is imported back into SafeCloud. Okay, so with the XML you can, and it creates a date backup file, so you can save it as that. You can save that database as that file, which is from here. So you can save it, or you can then back up, and it'll save the same format. Okay, I'll show you that in a minute. So import it. When you import it, all your entries, of which I had about 500 in there in this structure, which I had for, over time developed with your credit cards, passport, or login IDs, all sorts of information, software, keys, etc. And when you log in your email accounts and bank accounts, these all then appear here with their respective labels. So there's the 530. I didn't have to do anything. And the beauty of this is, unlike KeyPass, where you have to actually add your icons, wherever there's a website account. So this is a sample entry from here. So I've selected a sample, which is it's showing you, and then you get your templates right at the bottom, which I'll show you in a minute. So if you go to the sample entries, for example, Firefox, Facebook, you label it like that. You enter your login, password, usual stuff, website, and what it does is it actually picks up the icon automatically, so you don't have to use the symbol that they've given you. You can select a symbol if you want, and you get different tabs, symbols, and then choose the one you want. So for example, a personal one would be that one, etc., dentist, optician house, whatever. And then you choose that, and you can choose the color. Okay? But if you did the website, if you take that out and save it, the icon disappears. So it's given you the one that's built in from the template. So if you had your own template and you did that, as soon as you add the website, it pulls it. You can watch how fast it does it, and it syncs straight away. So if I save that now, you watch the icon picked up quickly, and it's saved. Okay, and then you can see the details here for the sample. So when you edit it, you can actually edit. You can add your email. This is sample email, sample password, and you get a password generator that you can select to. You can change your length. You can change to letters, random numbers. So if you choose that, say 15, and cancel it, you can OK that. Okay, so you can do what you like here. So let's choose that one, and you can see it comes up there. and save it. Okay, but it gives you the option to do that. Now, if you had another field, say a phone field, so you can add your template for this one. If you use the template and you want to change it, or you want to make a template, you do it that way. Add your pin, date, etc. Or you can add your own text. So if you did that, you can label it like that. And if you added it from here, it and used say number date, it comes up and says OK. Now to change it, you go to Organize Fields. Can you see the dates appear there, right? So if you now, it'll appear there. I can then move it up. Can you see it's gone up? And if I do that down, it's gone down, right? And until I save it, it won't stay like that. So then you can actually edit the entry here, date, and or you can select your own. So if you use a text one, you can call URL, whatever you want. Click OK, and see it's changed. And then you can add one here. It's already syncing. As soon as you change it, it's already syncing with your cloud. You can add whatever. So now I won't save that. It's just for, you can see the database has been synchronized with the cloud. I just discard the changes and it's gone back. You can reveal your password here and it's kept the old one. So it's really good. You can add labels. This is chosen from my KeyPass, or you can create your own. Okay, so there you go. That's what it does. And you can select your entries from here, add a note, and you can add a label. You can lock it, synchronize it, generate it from here, or you can do it from the file. Yeah, and then you can use your change password here for your whole database, generate one, backup. Always do a backup. When you do a backup, it gives you a date for this date. So you save it. So you can do an extra backup on your PC, in addition to the one that it already syncs to the cloud. Now I'm going to pause the video for a second because I don't want to show you my security features. So I'll come back in a minute. So basically you select options from tools. I'm going to pause the video now. Now we are back in the video, and in the cloud sync you choose the cloud. So if you choose Dropbox, which I've done, you then click on it to synchronize with that on the cloud, this database, and then you can authorize Dropbox to do that. And in the security tab, I've left that as auto unlock for this video because I don't want it to close on me and lock up. Or you can change it so that it times the lock automatically, so that after 1 minute the database is locked. So if you're away from your PC or desktop, and you can change the time here. So I've left it as it is. And then when you want to go open the database again, you can either use the full password to open the database, or for ease is made it like last or first password symbols from your password. I left that last 4 password symbols, so that when you close it, it locks it, and you then enter the last password symbols for quickness, and it's done that. So that's that, and then just pause the video for a second. Back to the video. Now you can see in my Dropbox folder, it creates these. The apps create these secure areas where, in the apps folder, SafeInCloud, when you sync in that tools and options and Dropbox feed cloud syncing, it creates this folder, and the file for 530 entries is less than 2,000 kilobytes, which is brilliant, with attachments. Whereas compared to KeyPass, with the 500 entries and attachments, it was 65,000 kilobytes. So it's a big difference. And it also slows up your syncing when you synchronize, as you add attachments like credit cards, ID, passport, whatever, unless you make them small enough to be readable enough to be able to do that. Now to do that, for example, pause the video again, back to the video. So for example, if you wanted to add a Visa sample card to this template, so you got your number, name of the card holder, expiry date, CVV and pin, etc. You can add nodes. To add the image, I've actually created some sample images downloaded from the internet um, as a test for this purpose. Now you can see if I click on that, it's 331 kilobytes. This one is 460 kilobyte, 8 kilobytes. So I need to reduce this so that it's under 100 kilobytes, which is recommended by the developer. And also it's good for just about readability like this one is, which you'll find all images on the net like these are less than 10 kilobytes, so even less than 100 kilobytes, so it's brilliant. So now if I pull that into the database, for example, this credit card, it's a sample one. See, it gives you that area, so you can then crop the image, and you can do it up to that length, which is still 100, less than 100 kilobytes if you reduce it to that, and then crop it. So then it appears in your card, and then you can see it underneath. So when you click on it, you can view the details. It's really good, and it's less than 10 kilobytes. Now, if I wanted to add a bigger one, which is this one, what I do is reducing it from this or any higher. You right-click on it and add it to open in Paint, and you can see it's 1024 pixels. Okay, now select pixels. You saw what I did there. You click resize pixels, then reduce that to 350. This is what I found is really good. Click OK, it reduces it, then File, Save as JPEG, and then I won't save this one. It saves it as this, and then you name whatever you want to call this. So if it was a credit card, you could call it initials and then the last 4 digits to remember that's a long digit with the ending 4 digits for security purposes. And then it's less than 441 kilobytes, which is brilliant. So you can import. Now if I add that, the image will be big for the other one. So the reduced one will be like this, and you can use the full one to see all the details. Okay, and if you click on it, you can, so you have to save it. So if I added the another image for this exercise, a large one, you get the same impression, but the image is quite large, the size. Okay, and save it. Now you can see this one looks like this. It was less than 10 kilobytes. It's still readable, legible. This one is the reduced one, and the last one was, there's not much difference. And to remove them, you just do delete. So it's synchronizing. Every change you make, it synchronizes. So if you were working on this database from your phone, it's already done the job. Then when you did log into, as I say, it's synchronized. You get the idea on your Mac or your Windows PC. So yeah, this is what it does. What else? You can create a favorite. So for example, if you go back to the top, you see there's a favorites folder which has got 42. If I made these 1, 43, passport, 44, etc. favorite, they increase. Can you see? Then you can select that label and see all your favorites. So if I untick that, it'll go back. You can do it from here, or you can do it from this bit here. There. You can do it from there. Okay? So yeah, so it pulls up all your website. If you had a website, it pulls up these icons automatically. We've covered that one now. You can add your note from here. Labels, so labels already shown you. You can add your label if you created a sample label, and then you can add some labels from here by selecting it. So if I pause the video for a minute, so back to the video, so you can select the sample. So if I untick that, this will disappear. So if I click on that or add another label, you can add another one, and then it'll appear on the left here. So you can go to the label, you can search for your entries. If I did Facebook, so it comes up straight. So it's really good, and same on the phone. Now, how does it work on the net? Okay, so this is where it comes to it, right? So now, if you've got your browser integration from here, help browser integration, it gives you the plugins to go straight to for the Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Opera. For the phone, it's already built in. Just follow the one on the Android phone, and you just click on it, and the entry is quick. So let's go for the Firefox one. Uh, Firefox, open there, and you can see I showed you earlier that it had the plugin, and this is where you add it, right? Now, for example, if I then open this fictitious entry to go into Firefox, okay, it goes to the page. Now it'll ask you to enter, because I've got two entries. Um, let's try a different one. I want to try a different one. Now it's going to open my Twitter. I think we'll do this one. We'll do this one. It's only two. Right. So basically, I can right-click and add the password. Now, because I haven't logged in the plugin, it'll ask me for the full password. Oh no, it hasn't. It's already logged in. So I can then select the fictitious one. It's entered it. Okay. And now, if I right-click on it and click password, it enters it, and then you just click login, and this it does in your phone as well. So it's brilliant. If you clicked on this, it enters it. If you only had one entry, it'll enter the two straight away, password and email or your login detail. So it's brilliant. And then same with Firefox and Chrome and Opera. So if you went to your Firefox, sorry, Chrome, it's there. Okay, I've opened the wrong one, have I? So sorry about that. So Chrome, there you go, Chrome, and then all you do is add the extension. I've already added it, and you can read up on it. And all you do is enter the password to open it. Once it's entered, you then just click that to see it asks for the password, and then you just click that to log in to that account, whatever account you want to log into. So yeah, very, very good. To do a backup, you just do backup from there. Always good to do a backup. Options we've covered, and about tells you the version and the database. It's free for Windows 10. This is running in Windows 10. Locking, choosing it to lock, and exporting, so you can export it from here, or do it from the tools to backup. Okay, so really, really good. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. I hope it's not too long, and enjoy. You'll appreciate this program as much as I do. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.